The Girl from She's Leaving Home. My Little Runaway is a great classic tune by Del Shannon. This is a different runaway hit. She's Leaving Home is a melancholy song written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, but mostly McCartney. Mostly McCartney would be a good album title. Mostly McCartney, featuring Stevie Wonder. She's Leaving Home is from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and only has John and Paul singing on it. No George, no Ringo, and none of the Beatles played any instruments on it. Yet people give the Monkees a hard time for that. As with a few songs from Sgt. Pepper, John and Paul drew inspiration from the morning newspaper. The Daily Mirror in 1967 had a cover story about Melanie Coe, a girl who ran away from home. As the newspaper article says, A-level girl dumps car and vanishes. The father of 17-year-old Melanie Coe, the schoolgirl who seemed to have everything, spent yesterday searching for her in London and Brighton. Lennon-McCartney filled in the gaps of her departure. Paul narrated the growing up, pulling away story of lonesome, longing youth, while John contrasted it with the parents' point of view. We gave her everything money could buy. Amazingly, when Melanie was found 10 days after, she had run away with her boyfriend, and she did write a note to her parents. And the only part of the story the Beatles got wrong was that he was a croupier and not in the motor trade. But he had used to be. Even more astonishing is that the Beatles had met Melanie back in 1963. That's right. She had won a prize to meet the Beatles on a show called Ready, Steady, Go. She shook Paul's hand. Was a connection formed that subconsciously carried onto Sgt. Pepper in 1967? Or was it just an amazing coincidence? A similar thing had happened with the Beatles' earlier, and I think superior song, Eleanor Rigby. Paul thought he had made it up, but discovered years after that there's a 1939 tombstone for an Eleanor Rigby in a Liverpool graveyard where he and John used to meet up. They probably walked by it. Maybe Paul is just in tune with the universe, so these connections flow often? I'm not sure. What do you think? John and Paul received the Ivor Novello Award for She's Leaving Home. And Paul went on to sample parts of the song in 1986 for his song Pretty Little Head music video. A sequel of sorts to She's Leaving Home. The song did very poorly, but in the music video, actress Gabrielle Anwar, who later starred with Michael J. Fox in The Concierge, runs away from home and is chased by shadow gangster people, I think. Go and have a look at Pretty Little Head. I like it. Very 80s, but with German surrealism thrown in, with a yellow styrofoam Big Mac box for good measure. Paul is a famous vegetarian, so perhaps he was making a comment. As for Melanie Coe, what happened to her? She moved to America when she turned 18, and once dated TV's Robin, The Boy Wonder, Burt Ward. See, so everything's connected. And she now lives in Spain with 2 children. A happy ending for a sad song. Other girl songs in the same genre that I can't recommend enough: Liverpool Echoes, Girl on the Train, and The Girl with No Eyes by It's a Beautiful Day.
With no eyes, who can she be? The girl with no eyes, she's looking at me.
1969. A while ago now. Thanks for watching. Stay fab. Gear. Liverpool. She left home. Where did she go?